Hello, Stamping friends. I am back. This is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia. And I'm here to do part 2 of my Valley in Bloom online class to go. Okay, so I'm looking at my screen to see if I get any comments. If you're popping on, let me know. Say hi. I always say, don't be shy. If you were watching my video of the new stamping hot foil system that will be going live tomorrow at tomorrow, July 10th, 2026. Thank you so much. If not, you can watch the replay. I hope it will give you a little bit of a overview of how the machine works and what you can do with it. It's so fun. Okay, so enough blabbering. I just want to remind everybody about this class. It is a free with a purchase, meaning that you can watch free. You can enjoy the class. You can learn, maybe get inspired. If you have the Valley in Bloom products, even better. If not, you can just substitute with what you have. But I have an ordering special for you that ends on Monday, July 13th. And it is based on an order of $75 or more. You will get supplies to recreate 8 cards. So the 4 designs that I'm showing you times 2, and you will get the cardstock and the envelope included. Plus, I am gonna send you a goodie bag that will have half a pack of the designer series paper that we're using. You will get embellishments and ribbon. I think because the ribbon has retired, so I will provide the ribbon that you would need to make all the projects, and then you will also get half a pack of the embellishments so that you will be able to craft until your heart content. And I hope you're gonna take advantage of this. And listen, if you're purchasing the new stamping hot foil system tomorrow, then you're qualifying for that. Or if you don't have the bundle, let me just check the price of the bundle. The bundle itself is $49.50 for the Lily of the Valley, and if I'm not mistaken, it is available. Okay, then you can add something else to your order and you qualify for the class, so you can make all the projects. Okie dokie. I have a few reminders for you. One is the Violet class. This is my monthly card class. It will include 4 cards, 2 of each. No, this month I'm going to do something different because we're using the designer series paper that has a sheet of the ephemera, so you will get more samples. And for some cards you make 2 of each, for some you just make 1 of each using different elements of the ephemera plus a 3D item. It's going to be a fun class. So this is the card that I showed you, and this is another card that I designed, and then I have a few more that I've not finalized yet, but it's going to be a fun class. And the registration closes on the 18th. Then the other thing that I need to remind you is my stamp camp. The stamp camp using the stitching, a Stitch Season Suite Collection. In this class, you will get a pack of the designer paper, the embellishments, the ribbon. You will also get to make cards, boxes, tags, scrapbook pages, and a sampler. So this is a stamp camp. It has quite a bit of projects, And I always do my Christmas in July, picking a suite. And so I hope you're gonna take advantage of it. I have different pricing depending if you're picking up, if you're joining in studio, or if you want it to be shipped. The registration closes on the 15th, so don't forget, okay? Don't let it go by. You still have a few, a week to register, so don't forget that. And then the other class is my mega card class. I already started packing those kits for those that already registered. And let me go grab them for you. Because I had them in the other room. So these are the 18 different cards that you can make in this class. And you will be using the designer series paper, the ephemera packs, all 4 of them. You get half a pack of each ephemera pack, including the ones that have the labels. I will cut and emboss and prepare all the card bases for you. The only thing that you will need to do is cut your designer series paper and use the ephemera, and everything is all prepped for you. You get your envelopes and your goodie bag of product. That is quite a bit, because you get a full bolt of ribbon, you get the embellishments, a pack of dimensionals, half a pack of designer series paper, as I said, and the packs there. I only have a few kits left because I decided to cut so many. So don't forget to sign up, and the registration closes on the 10th, okay? So I have this on the 10th, the Christmas in July on the 15th, and my Violet class, that is my monthly card class, the Violet Dreams, that closes on the 18th. So 3 different classes for you to choose from. You take 1, 2, or none if you want to, but I hope you take advantage and make those and register with me, okay? That is all, and all the links will be posted at the top of the video when I am done. Okay, let's move on, and let me show you the cards that we made last night. So remember, you get to make 2 of each. So this is the one here, and you get to make 2. And then this very fun fold, it opens up like it is a present there. And I showed you how to assemble this, very easy peasy. For all of my classes, there is always the option to get just the PDF tutorial if you want to. But if you register for the class, the PDF tutorial, that is at least, it varies from $15 to $25 value depending on the classes. If you register for the class, you get that included, okay? So that is an extra perk of registering for that. Okay, let's move on to my next card, and it is the same layout that I did for a card that I done previously. And you might recognize the layout, but I changed the colors because it's similar, not the same, it is similar. So in your kit, if you want to get into for the class, you will get your card base, your belly band, you will get the insert, you will have this die cut, you will have this piece die cut, you will have these elements right here. The designer series paper I will not cut for you because you get half a pack, so you will cut your own. You get the labels, and you will get the paper for you to stamp and die cut these sets of leaves, as well as, where did I put mine? Where did I put it? I said, but you'll have a piece of basic white where you're gonna stamp and die cut, okay? Right here. That's what I've done it ahead of time. So basically you will have this piece. Imagine that is a whole piece. It will have the little corner cut. You will stamp and die cut, because I cannot send you anything pre-stamped, okay, by Stampin' Up! Rules. So the other thing that you can do is, grab your bundle or use whatever you have at home. Okay, so let me just go ahead and start coloring this stamp, and it comes from obviously the Lily of the Valley stamp. So this is the one, stamp set. So this is the one that I have stamped and die cut. Same for the leaves on that, and I'm gonna tell you the colors. This is a basic black, and then this is color on color. So this is stamped in granny apple green on granny apple green paper. Okay, the colors for this card, we're gonna use, as I said, granny apple green. We're gonna use Costa Cabana. Okay, we are going to use Blackberry Bliss, and we're going to use, I'm going to open up everything. We're going to use a stamping blend that is the light bubble bath. And what else? That's it. Oh, and we need a where did I put it? I need a blending brush. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, this is one of the specialty paper that is part of the suite. I will give you the die cuts and everything that you need. Okay, you're going to grab, I'm using Costa Cabana because it's one of the colors listed in the back of the Designer Trees paper. So let me see here. Okay, I'm going to grab my Costa Cabana. I'm going to smush it on the side. And then I'm just going to apply the color to the middle of my label. And this label comes from the beautiful set of Sweet Words and Labels die. This is the one that goes with Winnie the Pooh, but you can use him, Winnie the Pooh, the silly old bear, but you can use him any day like this one. I love him. I love those dies. Okay, so you can sponge like that or brush the ink. Okay, and then you're gonna grab, like we did last night, a paper towel, and then we're just going to be removing the ink that from the embossed. Okay, so there you go, just a little bit there. Okay, so let me do all the stamping. So this is done. This is done and stamped. I'm gonna color my little, I'm gonna color all these in light bubble bath, or you can use whichever color you like, you have at home. This is what I'm using because it goes matchy-matchy with the label that I'm using as well. Okay, and it goes by very quickly, especially if you use the brush tip, and it does cover pretty quickly there. Okay, this part is done. There, I need to stamp the inside and this label, and let me grab, I've yet to find my U-Pick tool because I don't really know where I put it. I know I was using it, but I misplaced it. So maybe when I clean my mess, I can find it. Okay, so let's stamp the inside of this label using Blackberry Bliss. And this one says, to a forever kind of friend. Where are my sentiments? Where is the stamp set that I had? Because I wanted to show it to you. How can it be? Oh, here it is. So I'm using to a forever kind of friend. And then I think I'm going to put happy for you on the inside, and we're going to stamp this as well. So let me grab my black to stamp the large flower or lily. Okay. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to ink everything because it's going to be a partial stamping on here. And then we will have to color it there. And voila, beautiful. And then we are going to be coloring it. Now, we're going to put this. Actually, I don't like it. So I need to stay higher because I want the flower to be showing, right? I haven't had a chance to play with mine yet. Thanks for the idea. Oh, I'm glad, Denise. This is a beautiful set. So what I'm going to do is have this one kind of up there, because we're going to fill the card in case you don't want to say too much. And then this will be like that, so we don't have to color everything, right? And we're going to color the same quickly. So my card, my batteries, so I was, what was it, 2 something? I was getting ready to go to the post office or UPS store to drop off some packages. So I get in the car and I try to start it, and guess what? It would not start. It's one of those that you push, you know, it's not with the key anymore, and I surely missed those with the key. Happy for you. I'm gonna stamp. And yeah, it's dead, completely dead. So I had so those that I wanted to go out in the mail today, instead they will go out tomorrow, because then I had to wait for my husband to come home and drop it off, but it was past the pickup time. So I was like, oh no, because I worked hard to get him ready to go out, and it didn't go. So I guess my husband said the batteries are dead. And let me see, maybe I got the wrong one. Yes, I did get the wrong one. This is the correct one. That's okay. I'm blabbering away and not focusing. But thank you for paying attention, Monica. There. So I'm gonna glue this one down. So yeah, so I had to cancel. I had 2 appointments tomorrow. I have to cancel them because I don't want to get up and drive my husband to the commuter lot. No way, Jose, because then it means that I have to go pick him up. Nope. And it's all the way to 234 for those of you that are familiar. So I'm not going. Okay, so now I am going to stamp here the focus, the sentiment that says, to a forever friend, like that. And I think I'm done with everything. Okay, so all these aside, let's put this card together. Now, you're gonna have these. You're gonna cut your own designer series paper and pay attention to those that got the kit to go for my June's class. This is exactly, these are exactly the same project. So this will be your video tutorial as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And go down here, layer it. I'm gonna do the same here. And I forgot to post all the winners for last week's lives and the grand prize winners. So I will do the post and reach out to those that I don't have the mailing address in case they have not seen it. Okay, so I am going to layer this on here. And did I do, yes, I did dimensionals. When in doubt, Monica, put dimensionals. Okay. I like to use the edges of my dimensionals because nothing goes wasted, right? Here we go. And then before I'm done, I'm going to show you the samples that I did earlier today with the foiling machine because they're fun, I think, right? I know Sharon was watching, and to tell you the truth, you said that you never heard about the system. Well, I'm gonna be the same because you know, unless it is a Stampin' Up product, I don't pay attention. Truly, I don't pay attention because I am a Stampin' Up diehard through and through. So yeah. So these go on the panels like that, and this is one of the, it's called Gate Fold. Okay, now I'm gonna have this, so this will be my guide, and voila. Now I am going to glue my inside because that will help me figure out the thickness of the card when I do my belly band. Okay, easy peasy, nice and easy. Voila. Now, as I told you, I like to start from the middle of my card, semi-middle. Okay, and then I'm gonna pinch and pinch, and needs to be straight first and not too tight because you need to be able to move this up and down. Let me see, is this moving or is it too tight? What's going on here? Maybe it's too tight. Okay, I'm not gonna tie it. There we go. Okay, straight there. I'm gonna put adhesive here like such. Okay, this thick, or this strip that is the other side, the reverse of this, is gonna go right there. Okay, all the measurements will be posted in the tutorial that you will receive if you qualify for the class. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie. So now I am going to put this one here. I want this one in the middle. Let me see if it goes up and down. Yes. Okay, so I need this in the middle, and then I am going to be gluing this in the middle as well here, but I'm going to put dimensionals, and I'm going to put it on the belly band, not on the back of here. Otherwise I may even glue stuff that is not, I will put it on the wrong spot and then nothing will move, right? There. I'm gonna use all of these. Then if I need to add more, I will add them at the end. So this needs to be in the middle and in the middle as well. Okay, so this goes up and down. Now we're going to take these, okay, and this. I need to position this one first because I need to stay within. Actually, this goes on top. So this one is going to be like this, and we're going to have this one going down. It's going to go this way, and then it's going to go I need to fill this one in and like that, okay? Like such. And this will go up here. Make sure that stays there. So let me just do this because I like the way it's situated. And I'm going to secure them together there and there. Well, I'm popping this up, and I'm gonna grab another sheet of dimensionals. This will be my bazillion. Hello, Edie. How are you? How's everything going? Are you recuperating well? So glad that you can just watch. Hi, just watching. You just need to do that. And that is completely fine. Okay. One extra there. It doesn't hurt. And we're going to secure this. Okay. Nancy is here as well. Oh, goody, goody. So glad. All my friends are watching. So I said that I was going to do this. Like that. And then this one, I'm going to put many dimensionals in a few spots. Okay, to secure it. Right there. Because everything else would be secured with the rest. I love Lily of the Valleys. That is the flower. Yes, it is, Nancy. Yes, it is. Good eye. Good eye. Okay, this is going to stay. Look at that. Look at that. So I don't need any mini dimensional there. Good job, Monica. Good job. Okay, let's grab the ribbon. We are going to make, did I do a bow or a faux bow? I did a bow. I made a bow. So let's do a nice bow here. So you will have, you know, if you qualify, if you decided to register to place the order and get the class, you will get in some length. I don't know, maybe about 3 yards or something. So then you'll have everything to make the card. The cards. Because you know that I love ribbon, right? Okay. There. Let me just trim this piece. And then we are going to pull and make it as flat as possible. And then we're going to grab... Hi, Elise. Does any of you have Lily of the Valley in their garden? Just wondering, because I was thinking, might be something that I want to plant, but I don't know. I mean, I think they need shade, right? More shade than anything else, correct? I need to put a mini glue dot under there to secure it down. Voila. Okay. Does it need a share? Hello, Elise. I wish I did. I know, me too, because they're so beautiful. Besides the smell, but they're also beautiful. Okay, now we're going to put this right here. Okay, and this one is going to be tricky because I need to do double layers of... I'm going to do a double layer of this. And then I'll do a double layer on the top. Hopefully I position it correctly. Okay, my mom did. Yes, more shade, and they spread like crazy. Oh, they grew as weed when I grew up in Detroit. Never got to grow in Stafford. Oh, okay. Nice to know. So I don't have to worry about trying if they don't grow in Stafford. I will not try. Don't even know if people have it in their yards. I haven't seen them. Okay, so what do you think about this card? About the colors? Because these are different. So this goes up and down. Now we need the embellishments. And remember, you're going to get half a pack. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you get half a pack. You get all the colors. And for this, we're going to go with the Coastal Cabana. And now we're going to find the spot, because this is a bit different from my card, my original one. But you can always find a spot to make it. Okay, so this is the other card, a fun fold, easy peasy. And I'm gonna put together mine because I needed to remember what I did with mine, with the original, and there you go. Okay, so that and that, these are the 2 cards that you will get to make as well. And then the last one, they only grow to like 6 inches tall max. Am I dating myself? But I remember a popular cologne called Muguet Dubois. I don't know. I didn't grow up in the States, so I'm not sure. But it would be interesting. Okay, so this card is a card in a card, okay? So bear with me, because this has a bazillion of pieces. The basic that you will receive is a card base in Blackberry Bliss. Another mini card in, what is this, Basic Beige. Then you will receive in your kit a piece of Basic White, this strip for the sentiment. You will receive a piece of the Basic White, where you will need to stamp and die cut. So you will receive something like this. Let me just pretend. Okay, you will stamp and die cut, color and die cut there. You will get, I think this die cut it. And these pieces here from the specialty paper, 2 different patterns. I don't know if you can see them. One like this and one like this. What else? You will get a piece of Basic White like that, because you will have to stamp and color the little flower, the mini, what is the name? Lily of the Valley. And then all these pieces you will have to cut, okay, on your own. So I'm going to show you the pieces the way they're supposed to be, okay? And when I designed my card, I got whatever scrap paper I got. So these are all the pieces that you will need. This goes like that, and I'm going to show you, this is the reverse of that, because the designer series paper, they have patterns look similar but with a different backing. I showed you one yesterday. Then you have those, then you have this and this. So these are all the pieces of the designer series paper. Oh, I think you need to store them as seeds. Okay. Wow, nice to know. Okay, so these are the pieces that you will need to cut. This is mostly for those that already have their kits to go, and for everybody that will get their kits to go with this class. Okay. Let me just tell you what we need to do. Okay. This is what we need. We need to do a special fun fold with that. So you need to grab your paper trimmer, and I'm grabbing mine here. Okay. Okay, let me clean it up because I was... So now you're going to take your card base, okay, and you are finding the 1.5 1.5 there, and you're gonna go ahead and cut from the bottom here to the score line. Voila, that is all that you need to do. So then you get this. You're gonna fold it. Voila. Okay, use my bone folder here. And there. Okay, so my design has this flap on this side. What we're going to do, we're going to glue this one down. Okay, we don't need it as a flap. We need this to be flush and glued down. So now we have this fun fold right here. Voila. Okay, this is your card base. Okay. Now, let's decorate this piece. You will have to grab these two and layer these two pieces, okay, together. All the measurements will be in the tutorial. I'm just checking mine. Because basically for each card, I decided to use a specific page or specific sheet of the designer series paper using the front and the back. Okay, put it in the middle. And now we're going to grab our ribbon. And we're going to do my trick where I'm going to save ribbon. I think my husband is checking the car because I don't hear him. Okay, straight, yes. Since this has a direction, let's pay attention. And now, all of this with a ton of adhesive or stamping seal or whatever, we're going to glue it down right here. So it goes, it has 1/8 of an inch all around. Okay, done. Got it? There. Now, we are grabbing this piece and we are going to glue it down right there as such. Okay. And as you noticed, this is the reverse. So this is the same pattern as that one. And just to make sure that I can see what I'm doing, I'm gonna have all the same edges around, and voila. Okay, then we have these strips. Okay, so basically this is the reverse of that, and this is the reverse of nothing because it's a different paper. Now, 2 length, same width, 2 lengths, so this will go right there, down like such. I am going to put it down like that, okay. But then obviously you can decorate your card however you would like. And I'm gonna do it this way so that I can see that. Then we're taking the patterns. I'm taking this pattern right here, and that will go right there. Okay, centering that. Yep, like such. Then we're gonna grab this die cut. I need to poke these things out. Voila, and that is gonna go right here. I like the softness of the stamp set, the Lily of the Valley, but I also like the modern touch with this specific die. I don't know. I think it complements it very well. Okay, so now we're going to grab the flower that you colored with light bubble bath and light and dark peaceful pine. We're going to stick it right there with dimensionals. One there, and then grab a few of the mini, because we can. Let's go put it there. There, okay. Peel off. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me move up there. Okie dokie, that goes here, so I'm covering the glue there and securing. Okay, this is my front. Now, on this piece here, we're going to stamp both sentiments. One that says, where's the tiny one? There. One that says a little thing, and we're using Blackberry Bliss, and we're going to stamp it right there. Okay, and then the other sentiment that I'm going to be using is the one that says, to one of the nicest person that I know, people that I know, and then we're going to stamp it on this side like that. Okay, and then we're going to be trimming that. We're using my paper snips because I was looking for them. Voila. And trim a little bit on this side to make it even. Putting one dimensional, and then putting this one down like that. Straight, possibly straight. A little things there. Hold on, because now I'm hot. Down here we go from cold to boiling hot. Okay, so that part is done. I'm gonna do the embellishments at the end. Now let's work on our inside. So this will be a card that we're gonna fold in half, making sure that we have, and this card is gonna open like that. We have this beautiful pattern paper. This is the other side, and this is what we're gonna use. Put it all around there. Okay. Okay, just have all the thing around. Then we're gonna put this paper right there. So basically repeating pretty much the pattern that we did in the front, but this time, this needs to be, that's okay. We're gonna do it this way. The width should be, this should be 1/2 inch. Let me just go trim this one to 1/2 inch, not as thick. I think, oh, here it is. I knew that I had it cut, so that will go over there because that goes somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna go layer the same way, like such, and now this one is gonna be on here, but I decided that I needed to wait for a minute, and that goes on dimensionals. And now I'm gonna color this with the light Blackberry Bliss. Okay, And I'm just gonna do a little bit to the edges there. Okay, just a little bit. Right there, like that. Okay. Okay, like that, quickly. I want to use my brush, because with the brush, it's faster. There. And then it doesn't really matter if I'm going down here, because I think I need to trim it down. Okay, so now this will be going here. And let's measure it. We will have to chop it off, because I don't want to show there. I'm going to chop it off, and that will go like that. I think I made it shorter. Yeah, I need to, because there, if it goes like that, this will go up here. Yeah, we can do that and hide it. I'm gonna trim it a little bit, but just be careful, because otherwise you're gonna split it in half there. Now let me grab my mini dimensionals, and we're gonna attach this and be almost done. Okay, be almost absolutely. Once you have them, they spread like crazy. We'll give them away to anyone. Lily of the Valley. Maybe if you can buy them on one of the online, you know, those online places where they sell plans. This will get a dimensional there and a dimensional there, because this has already dimensionals, and it's gonna go kind of up here. I'm gonna end up trimming that, because I put this one in the middle, so I don't want this to be showing. Voila. Good measure there. Okie dokie. Now this, we're going to be trimming it like that. Like that. Is that straight? No, not here. Voila. And 2 more dimensionals, just because we can. This will be a very, so that is gonna go off centered a bit there. Okay, and then this one is gonna go, pay attention, because it's not a square. It is not, so make sure this is the right one. And we are going to just put this one down here. And then we are done. Well, we need embellishments and finish the ribbon. So make sure that we have the correct direction. Put this one down. And you can use this. This could be also like a mini album or something. You can use it for that reason, because you can create something like this with, you know, obviously something different. And voila, this is your card and the card. And now we are going to put this one inside here. Voila, there. Okay, now let me do the embellishment, and then we are done. Because you could even do, you know, do this, and then do another one that goes like this, and then another one that goes the other side, so it can be a mini album. Hint, hint, for our creative challenge for the team meeting. Hint, hint. I already did mine. Because this could be a... Okay, let me do my bow. Let's not chit-chat here. Let me do this bow the correct way. Voila. Here we go. A nice bow to make it all pretty. And now let's go to town with the embellishments, and then you let me know what you think. Okay, embellishments are here. I love the 3 colors, the white. So up here we're gonna do a combination. Ouch, I poked myself. One here, then we're gonna do another one up here. I'm gonna fill this spot, and then a small in between the flowers there. Okay, well, inside we're gonna do white. Remember that we colored our white and made him purple, right? Okay, so these are the cards for tonight, and this is the entire class, so 1 and 2. So basically this is what you're gonna get. Now you can choose also when it's time for you to cut your designer series paper to make one that goes this way and one that goes the other way. Oh my golly, Elise, you'll be just fine. It's okay. Okay, so card number 4, card number 3. So what you see here is the amount of supplies, the amount they made. So I was telling you that these, we use the white ones and color them, right? Remember that? So these are all fun fold. What do you think? This one I kept on pulling up because I was forgetting which designer series paper I used. Okay, so this is your class. If you're interested, don't hesitate to place your order. $75 or more, you will get the supplies. You get half a pack of paper. From me, you will get half a pack of paper. You will get half a pack of the embellishments and ribbon, a yardage of ribbon, so then you'll have plenty also left over. Okay, so just to recap, and then because we have a new product of the month, you can also select the product of the month, and this is the one, the begonia belt, that I will have to design for our tutorial, that if you order qualifies, then you get the tutorial as well. So you have quite a bit. Thank you everybody. Yes, I hope the car will start and go. But anyways, so this is my ordering special, and this will go through July 13th. I hope you take upon this. If you're watching live, thank you. If you're watching the replay, put replay. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I hope everybody will be okay. Edie, these are the cards that you're going to get to make. Okay? And the packet is coming to you. So these are the samples. So you can watch this video if you want to, or the one on YouTube, because I'm going to move this. Okay, Elise, I'm going to show you the cards that we made for the foil, and you can watch. I also stream it in the room, in the group. And so this is one of the cards. that we made with the foil. Okay, and this is the other one. How cutie patootie they are. So easy. It is so easy to use. And it was my first time. Well, I did these about an hour before I decided to go live. Okay, so this is what you can do. It's very easy. If you don't have the system, I would, if you love the look, I would just get it. And then the beauty of it, you can use your Stampin' Rewards and apply some of them, okay? So you don't have to pay the entire price. Hint, hint. Okay, so that's what we did, and I showed. These are fun, right? So elegant. Look at this. I love blue and the gold and this. See, this I did the foil plus I stamped with it. Used the stamp that coordinates. So there you go. But anyways, I'm here to show you this and to remind everybody that tomorrow you customers have the opportunity to get the new stamping foil system. It has a limited quantity, okay? Remember that. Right now, they're telling us while supplies last. So they have a bunch in inventory, but I am sure they're going to run out. And then when it's time to replenish, it will take months probably because it takes a while to make the actual system. And Stampin' Up! Stampin' Up! Is the first to launch this on the market. This is a updated version of what was out there. It's not an exclusive to Stampin' Up! Please don't think that. But they have collaborated with a company, and what was out there is a different product. This is an upgraded one, a better one. Okay, just saying in case somebody has questions. So that is all. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you, my Happy Basement Stampers supporters, and I love you, and I will see you soon. Okay, have a great evening. Bye bye.